What do you grab on the way out the door if you got to respond to something quick? Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today I'm talking about, you can call it different things. You can call it your go bag, your response bag, your Minuteman bag, your possibles bag, whatever. The approach I like to take is multi-use items and to try to stay on the gray side of things. Not too tactical, not too out there, because every situation that you go out that door to respond to, you don't need to be fully kitted up. It's not appropriate, right? It's not appropriate in all situations. So you want to be able to have capabilities, defensive, offensive, whatever capabilities that you're going out that door to respond to without screaming tactical, without screaming, hey, look at me, I'm a guy with all this gear on and, defensive tools all over the place. So, my idea for this bag is simple. It's like a Minuteman bag. You've seen, look at the pictures of 1700s, okay, the American Revolution. Look at, what did they grab when they went outside? They grabbed their musket, they grabbed their powder horn, and they grabbed their bag with their ball and wads and all that stuff like that. And they also grabbed their knapsack, their haversack, whatever. Minuteman bag, basically. What did it have in it? Maybe some food, maybe some water. Who knows what else they put in it? Maybe a knife, whatever. Whatever they thought they needed to live for, a short period of time. So this bag is what I'm going to talk about. This is just like, I'm not going far from my property. I don't need map and compass. I'm on familiar ground. It's only good for like maybe a day, two, possibly you could stretch it 3 days. So the idea is a haversack. Basically this bag I found at Goodwill for really cheap. So what I figured is I would try to see what all I can fit in it, how I could outfit it, and make it like a Minuteman bag. Because this does not scream tactical, yet it is still earth tones. It's green, as you can see. No molly webbing, nothing. It's just a haversack. So let's take a look and see what I have inside of it. In this zipper pouch, and this is not the perfect bag for this. I would like to have a bigger bag, but I'm just making do with what I have. In here, I have a ration bar. That's what this is. This is a 2,800 calorie ration bar. I should put a 3,600 calorie ration bar in there. But anyway, what else do I have? I have a multi-tool. I have a Sawyer Mini. You can see right here. Well, I'll show you. Sawyer Mini water filter. So I have water filter. I also have the, right here, some more calories. Skippy peanut butter to squirt on the bars. That's mainly carbs, and this is protein and fat. So you got protein, fat, and carbs. This little part of the Sawyer Mini also. So that's, 2,800 calories plus. This is 5 at almost 200. So, we're talking 3,800 calories approximately, which isn't too bad. That's a day of hard use, or you may be able to stretch it. But that's what's in here. Then I'll show you back here is just like an open pouch. In there I have big zip ties that are hooked together. You can see right here where they're hooked together to form flexi cuffs, basically. I threw on my Mora knife, just threw that in there. Kind of clips right here on the edge. It kind of catches the edge to keep it stable. So that's what's back there. In the main compartment, let me see, where is the zipper? Zipper's on this side. Main compartment. We have, and this bag is like kind of fuzzy inside. It's not the best. So, if I'm responding, I don't always need a lethal option, right? So I have a non-lethal option here. This is an ASP, an extendable baton. Okay, That's a good option to have. I'll put that away later because I got to slam it on the concrete to shut it. I have 2 mags. I have water bottle. I have some tissues that double as toilet paper. So got some in there. Got some 550 cord. Got down in here an emergency blanket. And another water bottle. So I have water. I have food. I can use emergency blanket as shelter. I got 550 cord to tie it up with. I have some stuff for sanitation. You know, like I said, this bag is not perfect. It can't fit everything. This is a bare minimum what I can exist for a day or two in close proximity to my home. So that's what it is. But with that said, all I got to do is grab this on the way out the door, and with that and this bag, I can effectively, you know, respond to minimal threat. Don't have my plate carrier, don't have all the, you know, freedom seeds, all the stuff like that. But it gives me at least some capability. And if you really want to stay on the down low, like say you weren't using, you don't have a use for these because you're not going to take a full-size defensive tool, primary defensive tool, maybe a secondary defensive tool. Okay, I could take those out, throw in a secondary and some extra mags for it in here. So it'd all be in here. So I could basically just, you know, throw this over the shoulder, walk around like this, and nobody would really know. They don't know what's in there. You just looks like your dude carrying a bag. You could do the same thing with a backpack, but I like this because I can sit there and I can have it in the front of me, and I can have my defensive tool, and then I can reach right down here, just like kind of like a plate carrier, and reach my mags if I need to. And I situated them here. I'll show you. I situated them so that I can close this portion of it and just that one little opening right there, or have it, you know, closed like that, and then it's just a quick little open, and then I can reach my reloads. So that's the way I have that set up for a reason. I like this idea. In addition to your other methods, in addition to having your response bag, patrol pack, whatever it may be, plate carrier, chest rig, anything like that. Have a tactical option also, especially for higher threat level. This all depends on what you're responding to. If I hear a commotion down the street and in the middle of the night or whatever, and I don't know what's going on, I don't want to go down there in full kit. I can throw this over my shoulder. I can grab my primary, have my secondary concealed, and then if I need to, my primary, if it's too obtrusive or too, if it's not applicable to the situation, I can sit it off to the side in the bushes, come back to it later or something like that. What I really like about this capability, in addition to the normal tactical capabilities, obviously those are very good. Those serve their purposes. A capability like this allows you to remain gray and still have a lot of capability at your fingertips. I think it's a good stopgap. It's a good thing to have in a lot of different situations, because I don't know about you guys, but me, I do have packs that are full-on civilian. But most of my packs have molly webbing and stuff like that. And I get it. Nowadays, that's not really a big deal. A lot of people carry backpacks with molly webbing on them. Doesn't necessarily mean tactical or tactical or whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean military. But the ability to remain unseen and still have an ability to protect yourself, protect others, I think is a good idea. So I like this idea of Minuteman bag, Possibles bag, go bag, response bag, whatever you want to call it. And there is one thing that it is missing, okay? Because this bag is not appropriate for space. I do not have an IFAC in it because it's not big enough. The bag I want to actually build mine out of will have an IFAC in it, hands definitely. I get it. I gotta have an IFAK. And this one, I just I just kind of started assembling it. It's not finalized. I will at least throw a tourniquet in there and probably some quick clot gauze, some hemostatic gauze, for at least having some medical capability. Maybe maybe a thing of rolled gauze, maybe some pads, maybe in a Ziploc bag that I can fit in nice and small, that I can fit in here somewhere. Like I said, I'm limited on space with this bag. This is not the optimal bag, but I want to throw this idea out for you guys. I have seen every once in a while like a video about this kind of idea, but it's not really widespread. I don't know why it's not widespread. I guess because people really get wrapped up in the tactical stuff. A lot of people want to be tactical. They don't really think about real world, real situations. Especially like where I live rural, a lot of times I could come out in full kit and it's not really that big a deal. I mean, I've been out here in full kit responding to what's going on with the neighbors, plate carrier, everything. Sheriffs show up, they don't even blink an eye. But you may not be in that situation. If you live urban or suburban, you probably don't want to go out in your neighborhood dressed like that because it's going to freak everybody out, especially if you live in the city. So having something like this is a good capability. It's a good idea. I highly recommend you guys get together something like this and put it together and have it. I'm actually thinking about, along these lines, about getting these kits kind of like pre-set up and maybe having them available for people. Having different tiers, because these kind of bags could get very expensive putting all the components into them. We'll see. That's an idea that I'm working through right now. But anyway, yes, I recommend you have something like this and have it gray, so you're not screaming tactical. But anyway, enough about that. It's just a good capability that could definitely work well for you. I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please comment. Please share the videos and ring that notification bell. I would really appreciate it. Thank you to all the subscribers out there. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Yeah. I'm videoing at night because I spent all day helping a tribe member. Because tribe is important. So get out there and form tribe. Have a wonderful day. And blessings to you and yours.